What up, skis? I'm back again with another review. And this time, you guys can probably guess it, I've been reviewing a lot of things over the past a lot of videos, but this time it's going to be another shoe review. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Not really, actually. I did my marathon shoes recently, and I love those. Not really into running in those unless it's race time. So I have these pair of shoes. I got them for Europe because we're going to be walking around a lot, and just wanted to test out how they are. If I was ever going to run in them. I've ran in them a couple times now, and they're actually the HOKA Clifton 9s. I've never actually had a pair of Hokas. I think I've had almost every brand of running shoe besides, I think, On Running. I haven't tried those out yet, but I really wanted to try out some Hokas, even if it is just walking. I've heard they're the best walking shoes, and I just wanted to take advantage of trying these out and then maybe getting a lot of miles in them after. These seem like a very good shoe. First of all, right out of the box, I must have put them on wrong on one of my feet. There is a little bit, I don't know if you can see, there's a elastic that's holding up the tongue or connected to the tongue. And when I put it on, I think on my right foot, I could really feel it. I could feel the elastic in my arch and in my plantar. And I really didn't like that. I thought right when I put on these shoes, I'm not gonna like them, I'm not gonna wear them, I'm not gonna run in them, that's for sure. But then I really played around with them and tried fixing it so it didn't really mesh with my arch or run into my arch as much. And I've been walking around in them, wearing them in, and ran in them a little bit. And I've noticed that they don't hurt at all and they have a lot of comfort to them. I think it's just a user error in the beginning. I definitely was wrong at how I put it on or how I was wearing them at first, because my left foot felt fine, but my right foot didn't. And I know from all the running shoes I've had that they should feel good when you put them on. That should be the first clue that they're not a good shoe, if they hurt when you put them on at all. But these feel great now after I fixed the little user error, and I found that they're a really good shoe just to walk around in and use for everyday use, especially if you're not a runner. Everyone says they're a great walking shoe, and I do enjoy walking in them and wearing them around. They have many different colorways. I got these because they're basic, and I'm gonna only wear one shoe in Europe, so I don't want to be too flashy and try and match with all these outfits. And it's really simple to match with those blacks. Coming in for the price, these are only about $145, which I thought was a really good price for these, especially if you have any type of discount. Maybe you have a student discount, you're going to college right now, you got a maybe just a runner discount anywhere you go. And I think that's a really good thing, because 15% off to 30, I'm assuming you guys probably have. That would be a good amount off of these shoes, and they're already marked at a really good price at $145 retail. And I think a lot of shoes nowadays have been costing a lot more if they have the carbon plate, carbon fiber plate, all these other things, little cheater things. But these are just a pure running shoe. I think they're really good. They're kind of stiff, which I do like. I don't like it to bend too much when I'm running. I like to have a stiff form and be able to just run how I like to run. They have been a very good overall shoe. For the overall rating of this, including the price and everything, I would give it an 8.5 to 9 out of 10. And that's because the price on these is a really good price. A lot of shoes nowadays are above the $145 without discount, and these come in right at the lower end of the shoe needs, while you're still going to be able to get, I think, at least, people always say that these run out a little earlier, but I think you probably get at least 400, 500 miles out of these, especially if you're just walking in them, which a lot of people do and use it for everyday use. You can get probably, I don't know, walking running miles, but maybe 1,000 miles out of them, or hours per use. But they really are comfortable and they're a nice fit. I just really enjoy using them in general. But if you guys have any tips or know anything about Hokas, I really would like to know. It's my first time using them. I've heard so many good things. I like the high base on these. There's a lot higher of bases, but I like high base on shoes, and I know Hoka likes to do that with the expanded base. I don't know if these don't really have it, but some Hokas do, and I'm excited to get a lot of runs in these while still walking around all of Europe to see how these really feel. But I have broke these in and they are great, so I definitely recommend go getting a pair. I love you all very much. Drop a comment on, if you've been watching the whole time, what you think I should do in Europe. What do you think the best thing there is to do? If you have been, if you want to go, what are you looking to do? Let me know. I love you guys very much. Thank you for the support, and we'll see you in the next one. See ya!